Greetings, fellow humans. It is June. Summer? Maybe later in the month. It's grey and chilly, hence the jumper. Today on the 1st. Okay, what have I been sent? I have been sent something that has been on my watch list on Discogs for a long time. There's few copies of it around, and what there are expensive. And then I spotted Momox was selling a copy for, I think it was fractionally over 20 quid, but not a lot. And that's a Joanna Brusovich compilation for Agnes Varda movies. There we go, finally focused on that. Yeah. So that's via Milan Records. There's not many copies of that rattling around. So that's a good start to the month. Get that sticker off of there. There we go. Is that all that focus so you can see? There you go. Now you can see what's on that. The inlay card is all in French. Oh no, it's not. There's left-hand columns are in French, right-hand column in English. Joanna Brusovich, born in Warsaw in May 1943, is considered one of today's most original composers. She died only a couple of years ago, I think. Blah 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 blah. Operas, symphonic and chamber music, electroacoustic and electronic music. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. That's that. It's Monday the 3rd and the weather's back to being grey and miserable. Received a box through the post. Let's see what that is. It was really glorious on Sunday. Very summery. Box with jiffy bag inside it. Let's have the jiffy bag. Aha! Some Goldsmith. One Little Indian. An Intrada release. Jolly good. Here we are on Wednesday the 5th. Postman has just dropped off record-sized thing covered in very dark brown parcel tape. Looks interesting. See what we get. This looks like a repurposed copier paper box to me. Lots of corrugated cardboard. Amazon packaging on the inside. And no, it wasn't a copier paper box. It was a Walker's Crisps box. Anywho, what is inside there is a Morricone Western, Guns for San Sebastian, which is gatefold. Inner sleeve, it's got a bit of a tear down the side of it, but who cares about the paper? Let's have a look at the record. hairs and fluff on it, but it doesn't appear to have any scratches on it, which is the main thing. So there we are, nice bit of spaghetti western. Hurrah! And a quarter of an hour later, another one. This time from a courier, because this is Amazon. And this one is Shockwaves, which is, I think, only my second Richard Einhorn. I've got Sister Sister, which I think was a Varese release. This, on the other hand, is Howling Wolf Records. Fight my way into the cellophane because this is sealed. This is new. Slightly knackered spindles in the middle of the tray, even despite being new and sealed, but there we are. It's Thursday the 6th. What have I got today? Go through this quickly. Let's waffle. Aha! After receiving Hummy Man's Dracula Dead and loving it last month, I thought I'd try and catch up on some of his other Mel Brooks stuff. So I ordered, found a copy of Robin Hood Men in Tights at a reasonable price. That was Momox. So I'm just trying to. So much for me saying I'll do this quickly. There's a sticker on the back that I'm trying to peel off. There we go. And this other one feels like it's got either two things in it or a double. It's two things. Very tightly wrapped in bubble wrap. Sticky tape around it. There he is, James Newton Howard's Restoration, which has also got a lot of Henry Purcell and such like on it, given the era that it's about, and the James Horner and Simon Franklin version of Magnificent Seven, which I've never had. I thought, let's see. I've not seen the film. I don't know what their version is like, but yeah, give it a go. It's Saturday the 8th. Something coming through the post. See if we can fight our way into it. Bubble wrap. And what's brown and sticky? Parcel tape. Okay, here we are. This is a Michael Kamen. Open range. So, bumping up the westerns from. I've got some westerns in last week, so there's another one to add to that. Yeah. Cool. I haven't had some Michael Kamen for a while. Here we are now on Wednesday the 12th. The package has arrived. What is this one? It's something I attempted to buy last year and which never turned up, so I've had another go. It's another one of Ralph Wengenmeyer's Jim Knopf scores. I've got one of them already. I think this was probably Eric Woods' recommendation, I think. But I've seen someone else say this is good as well, so. I mean, Jim Knopf und Lukas der Lokomotivführer must mean train driver, right? Oh, it's got a little fold-out booklet. Track details on one side and a sort of mini poster on the other. Cool. Now Thursday the 13th of June. Two things to the letterbox. See what we've got. Okay, this is Morricone, La Khalifa. It's played a lot on the radio, so I'm surprised that I haven't had that one before. Fairly minimal packaging. It's a digipack with no booklet, but hey ho. And then what have we got here? Jiffy bag. Feels like either two things in it or a double. Somewhere in Surrey. Okay. Yeah, okay. This one I think Victor recommended or said it was quite good, so I went for it. Nicarata, because I was mentioning the Paddington scores, which I hadn't got anything of. Oh, the CD tray teeth are broken in that, despite the corrugated cardboard. Oh, and in this one as well. And the other one is a Carlo Ciliotto. La Corsa del Innocente, Flight of the Innocent. Well, a couple of trays will need replacing there. It's Saturday the 15th. For the first time, I think ever, there was a record fair here in my hometown. Went along. About opening time, it was quite crowded. There wasn't a lot of space because it's not the biggest hall. And there was only half a crate out of the whole place that had got anything that was film related. It got like final edition of The Last Jedi. You kind of go, I care. And lots of same old. I could have bought Goronson's Creed, but I kind of went, easy come, easy go, and came out without buying anything. On the other hand, when I came home, there is a CD that's been delivered from Howlin' Wolf Records in Raleigh, North Carolina. Fight my way into that. Here we go. Yeah, this is Murder by Decree, a Sherlock Holmes story. First thing I've had by Carl Zitra and Paul Zaza. Because, you know, I mean, I've got a lot of Sherlock Holmes related soundtracks, so I saw they were doing this one. Might as well add to the collection. Break the seal on this and get into it. There we go. So that. Yeah, quite a comprehensive 28-page booklet in there. Lots of words. Anyways, Sherlock Holmes hunts his deadliest adversary. So who's in this? Christopher Plummer, James Mason, David Hemmings, Susan Clark, Anthony Quayle, John Gielgud, Frank Finlay, Donald Sutherland, Genevieve Bujold. That's quite a nice cast list, isn't it? It's Monday the 17th. Big box. I wonder what's in this. Let's have a look. Packing chips, that's what's in it. No, that's not all that's in there. Let's have a look. Right, what have we got here? No. Okay. Yeah, I think this must be the latest set of stuff from FSM CDs, because it's sort of like second-hand bits and bobs. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we've got a sort of CDR in kind of home photocopied packaging of Richard Band's The Resurrected. Seems to be Xeroxed packaging, says his post-it note. It's like, yeah, it does, doesn't it, really? Well, okay. We've got Victory at Sea, which is credited to Richard Rogers music. Okay, right. Fine. There's a Shaw Stilleroo piano music compilation that is missing its booklet. That's fine. There's a Lawrence Rosenthal promo TV music 2-disc set. 2 discs, yeah. And the one that I really cared about is Mark Mackenzie's Blizzard, which I had got as a digital download, but actual physical copies were a bit hard to come by, but I finally got one. Yeah, it's broken tooth in the CD case, but yeah, it's good to have Blizzard. Hurrah! Tuesday the 18th now. A couple of Amazonian things. What we've got a non-film thing. It's Bernard Herrmann's The Devil and Daniel Webster, which I've had in my kind of considerations want list for a long time, and just finally eventually pulled the trigger on it. Uh, and this is a fairly recent Eric Serra, who's Dogman. One of those composers who was big in the 90s, and it's like, you haven't heard from him much recently. Yeah. Is this a Luc Besson film? He always used to do Luc Besson's films, didn't he? Until Dis Black came along. Fairly minimal little booklet inside a digipack. Yeah. Okay, well, this should be cool. Add to the backlog. Greetings, everybody. It's the evening of Monday, the 24th. I've been away for one of my long weekends in Kent. Some things have turned up while I was away, and I've picked up some relatively cheap things on the off chance to see what they're like while I was away. So, what did I pick up? One of these many kind of re-recording albums. Sort of electronica version of. It's got Close Encounters, Deep Down Inside from the Deep, The Rockford Files, How Deep Is Your Love from Saturday Night Fever, Nobody Does It Better from The Spy Who Loved Me, Eve of the War from War of the Worlds. So very random stuff. Star Wars, Evergreen from Star is Born, The Hanged Man, You Light Up My Life, and a bunch of James Bond themes by someone called Alan Tew. Give it a go. It's only a couple of quid. See what it's like. And then some actual soundtracks. Diva, which is Vladimir Cosma. And obviously bits of Catalani. Yeah, I was only a 5. I thought I'd give that a go. Sweet Lies, that's a very 80s thing. It's got a bunch of Robert Palmer songs. It's got some Trevor Jones score on it, but very small tracks. I mean, it's like Trevor Jones tracks only add up to about 3 minutes for the whole thing. But yeah, give that a go. That was £2.50. £1.50. Twilight of Honour, which is a John Green score. Early 60s, I think. Yeah. And Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, which is Alex North. So late 60s, I suppose. So that's what I got while I was away. And then one padded bag and 2 boxes have turned up. Let's have a look at those. Okay, this is a Ken Thorne, The Protector, on CD, and who's that released by? Dragon's Domain. What's it say? It says that's a 500 units. Okay, there's not many of that rattling around then. Fire away at that. That. Okay. And these, I think, are both going to be from Music Box. It's quite appropriate that they are boxes. This one's got 2 things in it. Which are Maurice Jarre's Topaz and Goldsmith's Rent-A-Cop. And this one, I think it's only got one thing in it. Is John Barry's Seance on a Wet Afternoon, which also got some other bits and bobs on it. A Doll's House, Love Among the Ruins, Cornish Green, The Glass Menagerie. Yeah. Disc 1 is actually pretty short. It's only 31 minutes on that. It's 56 on disc 2. Let's fight our way into that one. See inside of that. Second disc of that. Cool. It's Tuesday the 25th. Big LP sized parcel just delivered by the postman. So let's have a look at what that is. I think I know what it's going to be. I recall ordering one LP, but we'll see. You never know. Yeah, this is video game soundtrack, something I don't get many of. That's Pinar Tropak's score for the Avatar game, Frontiers of Pandora. So let's fight our way through the cellophane of that and have a look at it. Gatefold sleeve, minimalist artwork. Art sheet on the inside with credits on it. Disc 1, some blue swirly stuff. I imagine disc 2 is going to be the same sort of style. And so it is. There we are, that should be nice. That's going to add to the things to play on the record player, isn't it? It's Wednesday the 26th. We're gradually creeping towards the end of the month. Just had a thing here from California. It's buy soundtracks. So I think I know what this is going to be. Jiffy bag within a jiffy bag. It's latest Dragon's Domain. Golden Age Science Fiction Volume 4, which is The Day the World Ended by Ronald Stein and The Earth Dies Screaming by Elizabeth Lutyens. There's probably only about 20 minutes of Lutyens' music on that, but that more than doubles the amount of Elizabeth Lutyens' film music that is available to buy at all. There's a compilation that's got like 15 minutes of music from The Skull on it, and that's about it. So 20 minutes from the Earth dies screaming is a massive upgrade, really. Anyway, so there we are. That's one of the aliens from the Earth dies screaming. Come on. Now we're going to have a 6-page booklet in that. Very good. Dateline Friday the 28th of June. Big box from Rough Trade Records. From whom I've ordered 2 or 3 things, I think. So, I mean, there's that, which I've already got on CD, but it was a good price. So it's like, yeah, okay, I'll get it on vinyl as well. Yeah. Birdman, you're going to accuse me of massive hypocrisy of getting that and not getting indie, but I don't know. I don't know. I am inconsistent. Second thing is a Clint Mansell, which I think is a new release. No, maybe it isn't. It's called She Will. It's one disc, but it's in a gatefold. Let's have a look at what the gatefold looks like on the inside. Let's have a look. If we can slice our way into it. There we are. Oh, come on. To bore your viewers rigid. There. Okay, that's fairly abstract. Make sense of that. Don't know. Now we have a coloured inner sleeve. The disc itself is on pale pink vinyl. That looks white on the camera, but I assure you it's pale pink. So that's that. Oh, what the heck? Let's open up and see what the gatefold on the Cowboys looks like as well. This is, of course, a very Saraband release. Oh, okay, alright, so we've got a few little small pictures, but then lots of liner notes. And the discs are gold coloured. Quite heavy duty by the feel of it. What is that? Doesn't say. And a CD. Music from the film The Swimming Diaries by Donna McKevitt. I think this is her first film score. She used to be a member of the band Miranda Sex Garden. who I had a lot of their releases. This is a little card sleeve, but also in a sort of gatefold style. So let's have a look at that one. Okay, there's just a little thing there. We've got booklet in the front pocket and disc in the back pocket. Well, that's today's deliveries. 2 days left on the month. June feels like a long month, doesn't it? Despite it only being a 30 day. Still nearly there. Yeah, that was it for June. So as you are looking at this now, I assume you're looking at this now. Hello, it's July. Very nearly election time here in the UK. That's the end of this week. See if we can make a change. In the meantime, enjoy your Julys and stay fresh, cheese bags.